Namaste, good morning, Shubhrabhat, afternoon, evening, wherever you see this, welcome again to our yet another class and session on those dancers who made the journey from classical to contemporary. While Indian classical forms are centuries old, many have made it new with infusion from modern literature, recycling old classics and reinterpreting these. While their body looks the form they have chosen to learn, perform, or teach, Bharatanatyam, Odissi, Kathak, their usage is different. Today, we take examples of three such thinking dancers, one each style. Leela Sampson for Bharatanatyam, Madhvi Mudgal for Odissi, and Shobhana Narayan for Kathak. Leela Sampson learnt in the strict mold of Kalakshetra. She is sincere, studious, rather average student of the institution. She then became director of. Bombay born, she moved to Delhi to seek fame and fortune, and Delhi connections helped her career lots, including getting her the coveted post of Sangeet Natak Academy chairmanship, among others. Her career in Delhi was centered around institution Bharati Kala Kendra, where she taught foreigners like Justin McCarthy, who continued to teach there after her. Leela Sampson has remained a cautious interpreter of dance. Her Bharatanatyam has a wholeness and pleasantness, and she has worked quietly and consistently. Her works have grown from first attempts at group work through Spanda that became sequential like Spanda 1, Spanda 2. She maintains the Margam has been central to my performance from 1971 to date. Right through my career and now, I never failed to do the Varnam, Padam and Javlis. I revived a Varnam in Telugu in the Rag Kalyani, an original quartet, the Varnam that was being done in Tamil and Sanskrit, which were later day versions, not as beautiful as the original. This year alone, I choreographed two Varnams, one composed by Lalgudi Jairam and the other by G. Vijay Raghavan. My repertoire of Padams, Tilanas and Ashtapadis is extensive. Besides, I do an extensive repertoire in Sanskrit, works that I have researched and had composed, then choreographed for performance in the solo repertoire. Spanda's repertoire is now over 17-18 compositions. Spanda Matrika, Akash, Charishnu, Dva Suparna, Atishaya, Swaranjali, Parinati, Bhaskaraya, Namaha, Gange, among others. I have also choreographed a major production with 7 styles and 35 to 60 dancers and percussionists called Chiranshu and Panchabhutas with 24 dancers. Bharati Natyam and Manipuri dancers in collaboration with Anjika. She collaborated with Sadanam Balakrishnan and Madhvi Mudgal a lot, and among her students are Aditi Jetli, Anusha Lal, Kapil Sharma, Justin McCarthy, Navtej Singh Johar, Aditi Rao Haidari, Swara Bhaskar, Preeti David, Ardhe Mehta. Madhvi Mudgal was born to music teacher Vinay Chandra Modgalya, and she grew up in the institution he created in Delhi, the Gandharv Mahavidyalaya, built by many well-wishers. She first learned Kathak and partnered Durga Lal, but as there was no second generation Odissi dancers in Delhi, after first generation stars like Indrani Rahman, Yamini Krishnamurthy, Aloka Panikar and Sonal Mansingh, she took to Odissi under Doye Kelu Babu, Kelu Charan Mahapatra, and developed it for group works with students and body of work. Her dance remains internalized, as critic Leela Venkatraman once described it. Pakka of rhythm and music, her dance has no spontaneous joyous manifestation, but a guarded, clinical feeling. Her commitment towards teaching and transference has yielded a well-trained group within the Odissi dance aesthetic. She has choreographed extensively for small and large groups. Her brother is a noted music composer teacher Madhup Mudgal, and sister-in-law is popular singer Shubham Mudgal. Some of these compositions are mentioned below with brief descriptions. Ahavan, in this short invocatory item, the first 8 hymns from India's oldest scriptures, the Rig Veda, are chanted. addressing the primordial fire Agni for purification and well-being. Kalyan, an item that salutes the divine omnipresence through an exploration of the musical spaces of the raga Kalyan. Akar Prakar, as the name suggests, Akar Prakar is an item which is a play of forms in space. Using the traditional units of dance vocabulary, the structure and combination of movements involving 5 dancers is given in a completely different dimension in space. Sagarika, Gurudev Rabindranath Tagore's poem Sagarika, written aboard a ship on his return from Bali in 1927, is assumed to be an allegory on the Indian relationship with Southeast Asia. Pallavan, Tivra Madhyam, Sohamasmi, Vadya Vaidhi, Kumar Sambhavam, Vistar, Rangastuti. Ganga Sthavan, Madhvi Mudgal's main students are Bindu Dunneja, Parvati Datta, and niece Arushi Mudgal. Shovna Narayan completes the Trimurti or triumvirate of this generation of dancers, all senior in age. She is a case of dancer cum Babu of accounts. She learnt from various gurus like Sadhuna Bose in Calcutta, Kundan Lal in Mumbai, and then Biju Maharaj in Delhi. She had a slow and steady career in dance, and her government job connections also helped her get shows far and wide, people say. She is genial, academically inclined, and research oriented. She is very good speaker and best talent for leg dems. With her flair in several languages and dialects, she conveys the essence of Indian dance very well. Her main students are Shivani Salotra Varma, Mrinalini, Kartika Singh, Urvi Mishra, and Ashwini Nigam, now in Moscow. She started composing and creating early, and amongst her works are 1973, Ghalib Ki Delhi in opera form, the journey into interfaith dialogues through verses. Started early in 1973. Performing to verses of Mir Taki Mir and Mirza Ghalib in the opera Ghalib Ki Delhi, Shovna began her journey into essaying and delineating Urdu verses through the Kathak medium. 1974, Omar Khayyam Memorial Program for Sadhana Bose at Kala Mandir, Calcutta. The script culled out from the works of Omar Khayyam reflected the transiency of life and the desire of each soul to be ultimately united with the universal soul. The script of Sadhana Bose was provided by her younger sister, Nayana Devi, who desired that Sadhana ji, only known young disciple, Shovna, should pay homage to the memory of her first guru. By performing 2 of her original numbers, one being Omar Khayyam and the other being Street Dancer. 1979, Yashodhara, Sacrifice of the Wife of Lord Buddha by Maithili Sharan Gupta. Ever heard of a woman donating her son as alms to her husband who has become a sannyasi? What emotion does she experience when she is forsaken without provocation by her husband during the dead silence of night who wishes to search for the truth? 1980, Bansuri at the Bansuri Festival, Kamani. 1980, Yama, Eternal Pursuit is tinged with romanticism and humanism. 1981, Nupur, Shovna daringly presented an item highlighting various aspects of footworks such as ladis, tihais, chalans, etc. 1983, Deshantar, ballet on environment, degradation and associated social evils. 1984, Kab Aoge Ram, continuing the introspective journey. 1984, Hardi Rani, based on Rajasthani tale. 1985, Thaat Nirupan. For the first time, the 10 thoughts of Hindustani classical music, Bilawal, Marwa, Bhairav, Purvi, Bhairavi, Todi, Asavari, Kalyan, Khamaj, Kafi, were utilized to showcase the 10 aspects and salient features of Nritya and Nritya, aspects of Kathak dance. 1986, Meera, the Divine Lover. What are the obstacles in path of divinity? Ego, pride, prejudices, or even a certain lack of sincerity. 1987, Khayal Bandish. 1989, Mukti Lekha. 1919, Dushasan Bas Karo. 1990, Raktamalin Matsarya. 1993, The Clown of Assisi. 1994, Mohan and Rambha. 1995, Anuttar. Anuttar was about lives we read about. Almost 2 decades before the world of performing arts turned their attention to the women saint poets of India, Shobna Narayan yet again proved to be a visionary and trendsetter. In 1995, she attempted successfully to draw the median line between the experiences of 11 women saint poets of India. They were Akka Mahadevi, Aviyar, Dasamalya, Andal, Bahinabal, Muktabal, Sati Toril Jaisal, etc. 1996, Toota Ye Vishwas Kyun. 1997, Trishal Nandan. 1997, opening and closing ceremony of Indian independence at National Stadium. 1998, The Search Within, Antaryatra. 1999, Sannata. 1999, Samvedana. 2000, Mujhko Bhi To Jeene Do. 2001, Vishangi. 2001, Geet Govind. 2001 again, Nandi. 2002, Khalil Gibran on the 120th birth anniversary of famous mystic poet, artist and essayist. 203, Mirdad. 2003, 6th Olympics. 2004, Ma Sharada. 2005, Program for Tsunami Relief in Affected Families. 2006, Begum Hazrat Mahal. 2007, The Deer and Spear. 2008, Kunti Ki Vinati. 2009, Ladli, Do Anubhav. 2011, Shorani Shad. 2013, Jehanara. 2014, Shunyata. 2015, Ghungat. All these have been a challenge when Shobna Narayan has been requested to interpret through dance one of the verses from Khap Chhara series of Rabindranath Tagore.